Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead. So we're back with Potluck Week. And this one I really love because people love it. And it's super easy. And you can prepare it a few different ways. It depends on, how far away it is for your dinner you have to do and, whatever. And it's so versatile. So we're going to make Dorito taco salad. I know this is one of my favorites and probably a lot of other people's favorites too. So I'm going to start out with my hamburger. I squeeze that one really good inside the bag, I guess. And then we're going to get that to frying. And I'll push it down and squeeze it and do all that good stuff when it starts cooking better. It works better chopping it up after it starts cooking, so we're going to do that. Alright, so in the meantime, hopefully I have enough lettuce for this. If not, I'll have to grab out my regular lettuce because, when you order from Walmart and stuff, sometimes their idea of something that you should ship out and mine are two different things. Completely two different things. So I got the more expensive lettuce stuff. And I had to take a lot of it off, you guys. It was just not good. So I'm going to put these in small pieces. I don't like when I'm at a party or something and someone makes great big chunks of lettuce and you look at it and like, how in the heck am I going to eat it without looking like a pig, I don't like to leave big pieces of lettuce like that. I want people to enjoy the salad and to just be able to, walk around with a plate in their hand if they want to or whatever. Let me get that chopped up and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm going to see how full the salad gets, but this is after 3 of those small heads. That's not very much. So now the next thing, if you guys remember, I had some green onions left. And I do use the white part too. I just cut off the ends. A few more days and these wouldn't be good either. I mean, Walmart's usually pretty good about issuing credits and stuff, but when you want to make something, you don't want, I don't know. Anyways. And I decided that I have a bunch of whole tomatoes, but I bought a bunch of mini tomatoes too. So I thought, you know what? Let's use some of those. And that still gives me one more container to use up, which I can send to work with Tom because he loves those. So I'm just going to cut these in half to go into the salad. I think I might add just a little bit more of that other lettuce with it. Because we always have to have enough left that Tom can take a salad the next day or whatever we're making that day. But this one I've taken to several potlucks, and people just seem to really like it. I like it anytime, actually. You want to get that hamburger chopped up into really little pieces. Alright, we'll get some more done in a minute. I can't get over how much they charge for these little tomatoes either, so you definitely don't want them going bad. It'll be nice in the summer when you can get them for like 99 cents or whatever it happens to be. That'll be so much nicer. But we're just in that time of year where you can't quite get everything, you know what I mean, at the prices you'd like to get stuff at. It's not quite as expensive as winter, but It's not quite as cheap as summer either. Well, and I wanted to let you guys know, I do have a new storefront on Amazon. The link is below. And if you do buy anything, those are just my favorites. And I'll be adding things here and there to it. But if you do happen to buy any of those things, then I do get a commission from them. It's not a lot. Like right now, I can't even get a pay from them because I'm like at $5 for the last 6 months. So it's not a whole lot. But anything does help. It goes towards, you know, me buying more stuff. So look at there. Alright, we used up those tomatoes. Let me move this off to the side here. You guys thought I was going to lose it that time, didn't you? I'm working on that thumb, but it doesn't have the strength in it it once had, so... Well, I'll tell you what, for 80/20, that has hardly no fat in it. I'm pretty impressed, actually. Alright, so now, before we proceed with the salad, you'd add 1 package of your taco seasoning, which I think is like 1 or 2 ounces, I'm not sure. But that's my own homemade taco seasoning. And then some water to it. I know I've seen some recipes that didn't put taco seasoning in their meat. And I'm like, why wouldn't you do that? It's a taco salad. Alright. So now I'm just going to let that cook down a little bit and simmer. So now we're going to use a can of black beans, but if you'd rather use pinto beans, you guys, you know what I thought about using? And I really, really had a hard decision. I thought about using kidney beans. I thought that would taste really, really good in there. So, you know, if you got a thought, use it. It's fine. Nobody cares. It's yours. But I really did think about using kidney beans. I'm like, that looks really good. But I didn't. I used black beans. Which is okay, because I like black beans too. It's funny, I didn't really used to like them. And my sister told me to try them. And I did, and I have to say I really like them. Alright, and then you're going to put the cheese in there. And like I say, we can figure out if there's other stuff that we need to add to it. Whatever. My hands are very clean. And we're going to mix that stuff together. Doesn't that look delicious? I think that should probably be enough. Oh my gosh, doesn't that look good, guys? Alright, so now while I have that, I put all this together early because what I like to do is put everything in the refrigerator so it marries. No. But so that it can get cold, because I think it tastes really the best when it's cold. So, like for Tom, what I'll do is I'll pack some of that salad, and then in a separate bowl I'll put dressing in it, and then I will put the Doritos in it separate as well. So now while we're waiting, we got these bags of Doritos this week. Last week, I should say, at Kroger. Buy 2, get 3 free. Normally, I don't buy a lot of those Doritos and stuff. They're just too expensive. I mean, this bag right here, it says $6.29. For Doritos, remember when you could get those 2 for $5 or 2 for $4? Holy goodness. Now, I don't break them into real small, dinky pieces. I mean, some of them will be dinky, but anyways. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let this, like, cook down just a little bit, get that flavor in there. And then I'm going to let it cool. I know some people say you can put it in there while it's still hot, but then it melts the cheese, and I don't want my cheese to melt. Maybe I'm just fussy. So I got my salad mixed. I'm going to put that in the refrigerator. I'm going to let this hamburger cool down on its own, and then I'll be back, and we'll see how we're going to put this together. You know, I was thinking, dangerous, I know, but what would be a good side dish that you could take, but you're going to do yours on a bigger scale. But I thought this would be great, and then anything left, well, I'll just eat it for lunch tomorrow. So, anyways, I thought, why not do a vegetable tray? And obviously, if you're taking this to a potluck or to church or anything like that, you'd make it a little bit bigger. Well, quite a bit bigger. But just for him and I'm just taking some dressing. I've actually been doing this for his lunch, and he's been loving it because it's really nice and cool for him to eat. So I'm going to put it on my little tray right there. And I've got some celery. I'm not going to chop it in real little pieces or anything. Split in half and then maybe half again. And then, of course, you know, if you were going to take it to a potluck, you could add a whole bunch of other stuff to it. You know, stuff that I don't have right now. Like, you know, radishes and, you know, all different kinds of stuff. And then we'll put carrots because Tom is a big time carrot fan. He loves carrots. Raw, cooked, it don't matter. He'll eat them. He'll eat carrots before he eats anything. My Floor's had a couple of them. And then his next favorite is cucumbers. Figures I just swept my floor too. Never fails. I'm just that messy cooker. But you know, you can do yours on a bigger scale. You know, maybe use 2 or 3 cucumbers and a whole bag of, you know, baby carrots and a whole bag of celery or whatever you're going to use. But for us, I thought that would be really cute to just dip into while we're eating our salad. And it'd be nice and refreshing too. I know, I get to thinking and then it's dangerous, right? So let's try a cucumber. Hits the spot. So how about that? So that's another thing you can take to a potluck, church reunion, whatever you need to do it. And just make it on a bigger scale. Well, unless you got a real tiny church. But just do it on a bigger scale. So everything's in the refrigerator, getting cooled down. I'm going to put this back in the fridge. When it gets closer to him being ready to be home, I'll come back and we'll put everything together. And we'll taste that beautiful salad. Alright, so Tom is within just a few minutes of the house, so thought I'd finish this up. Okay, so now I'm going to take that hamburger that we did earlier and put that in the salad. And get that all mixed in with it. He thought I was making the chili one. He goes, well, so we could make that Sunday, couldn't we? And I'm like, we're not going to do taco salad twice in 1 week. I make a taco salad with chili, and he just absolutely loves it. So I told him, I said, some other time we'll do it. Because he really, really likes that one. So let's get all that meat mixed in there. And then I was trying to think, because what I do for his lunch is I will put the dressing in here. And then I have the Doritos here. And I was thinking maybe I could put his salad in a quart bag, but that doesn't seem like much. So let me get a gallon bag. So I'm not much sure how much more than a quart that would be, but I put that in a bag, and then I'll put a paper plate in there, and then he'll mix everything together with the paper plate. So now we're gonna, now if you want to stop here and just let everybody add their own stuff, put their own dressing on, put their own Doritos in there, that's when you stop. But because he's gonna be here in a minute and we're gonna eat this up tonight, I'm gonna go ahead and mix everything together. So we're gonna use the rest of those Doritos. And then normally you'd use Catalina, but actually I really like this Ken's Country French with orange blossom honey. So we're going to use that instead. And I got it on sale the other day for $1.99. It's usually like $4. So yeah, we're going to use that instead. He's like, yeah, use that. And actually he's a Italian person, or a ranch person. He loves his ranch. But this stuff, you guys, he just absolutely loves it. Only problem is it's more expensive than ranch. But when I seen that you could buy 5 of them for $1.99, I did buy 5 of them. Because they were just, you know, at that price, he's like, that would have been stupid not to. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I kind of figured. Alright, so I'm going to tip this upside down. Try to get the rest out so I don't have to open up another one. But I like everything coated pretty good. I hope you guys have been enjoying this. I think there's a lot of really good recipes that you can take to potlucks. And it depends on, you know, how much prep work and everything that you want to do to do it. You know what I mean? Alrighty. I think that looks beautiful. What do you think? So I'm going to get our plates set up. He'll be here in just a couple minutes, and we're going to do the ultimate Tom taste test. Well, hi, Tom.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
There's his taco salad. And look at that. I even made a veggie tray. You thought it was going to be the one I made with my chili, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I told everybody you're not getting that soon. And what'd you say?
I said everybody's going to tell you that I can have whatever I want.
You think they spoil you too? Is that what you think?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
They'll feel my pain.
I doubt it. So what do you think about the taco salad?
Water.
Yeah? I use that one dressing instead of Catalina that we really like.
Well, starts with a K.
The Ken's, yeah.
Ken's, yeah.
You love that, don't you?
Good dressing.
So you want to try one of your veggies from your veggie tray?
Sure.
Watch what he catches, you guys. I told everybody you'd go for a carrot first. Do I know you or what?
Mm-hmm.
He loves carrots.
Who am I going to go for next?
Cucumber. Because you don't really like celery that well. Can do it anyway, though. I've been making these for him for his lunch. And then this week I made a meat and cheese one, and he already ate that one up too. Trying to get away from doing all the sweets in there and doing better things for him. You like that stuff better? Mm-hmm. And it's cooler too, huh? Now he's just going to eat his salad. All right, we're going to let him eat. You guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing. And bye, Tom.
Bye, Tom.
You guys have a wonderful night.